Well, there's been reports that Trump may pardon Lil Wayne and Kodak Black. I've been calling the Lil Wayne one for months.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched my interviews or not, but I've been saying this. I said the reason why Wayne took that picture is because of his federal gun charge, and Trump is going to pardon him in exchange for that picture. The fact that Wayne pleaded guilty already and didn't even try to fight it at all, because look, you could fight anything. Wayne could have dragged this case out for years. Easy. With his lawyers, come on. But the fact that he accepted a guilty plea very quickly, right before Trump is out of office, I would even put money on it.
It's interesting. I wonder how much leverage Wayne would really have over him at this point now that he's lost the re-election. But I mean, I think that what's important to consider, regardless of if he does that, is how many people he's not pardoning who really deserve to be pardoned. Like I was just reading about, there's a guy it's a black guy who got life for trafficking marijuana, and he's still serving life right now. And I'm sure there's millions more, not millions, but I'm sure there's many, many more like him. And he's been petitioning Trump hard this whole time, trying to get his sentence overturned and shit. And, deaf ears. Like it's not happening. Meanwhile, Trump is almost exclusively pardoning people that are his friends, his buddies, people that could do something for him. So, like if he does pardon Wayne, like I don't really want to see anybody in hip hop saying like, oh yeah, look at Trump. He really fucks with the culture, rah, 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 because there's so many dozens or hundreds of people that he could easily, with the flick of a switch, he could let all these people out. I mean, somebody serving life in 2021 for trafficking marijuana is heinous. Like, there's no justification for this.
Yeah. I mean, although, to be fair, like, for example, Reggie Wright Jr. went to prison for trafficking marijuana recently. You still have to follow the rules. Just because marijuana is legal does not mean that you could move hundreds of pounds of it across the country and illegally.
Because if I smuggle a fucking truck full of tomatoes across state lines without the proper paperwork, I could get a whole case.
That's the whole problem as well. Right. So you can't just say, "Oh, marijuana is legal, free all the marijuana convictions." Nah, not really.
I feel that. The thing is, this guy got life.
Yeah,
and he's been sitting in there for dozens of years already.
I'll give you that.
That's the part that to me is just like unbelievable. Like I fully realize what you're saying too, but I mean, that's just crazy to me.